If I get more pretty, do you think he will like me? That was a snippet of a song from a singer named Beach Bunny with the title Prom Queen that went viral on social media, especially on TikTok and Instagram, several times ago, because that lyrics relate to so many people. And why is that? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm Naura Rafa Ghaliya, a student from Sriwijaya University majoring in accounting. First, the honorable to the judges, committees, and all dear viewers, let me take this opportunity to share my speech entitled, Beauty, Is It a Privilege? Well, now, beauty privilege, what is it actually? According to a 2009 report in the Journal of Industrial Relations, this bias, also known as lookism, is defined as prejudice or discriminations on the grounds of a person's appearance. To be precise, beauty privilege is a concept used to examine the economic, social environment, and political advantages that are made to both men and women solely based on their physical appearance that fits the societal beauty standards. It may be that they receive preferential treatment for jobs, that they get discounts or upgrades on commercial settings, or that they are just generally treated more kindly by strangers. This beauty privilege happens from time to time, that it's now not something to look out about because how often it occurs on our daily life. That sometimes, if we think about it, we could be the victims or even subconsciously the culprits by this beauty privilege. Now, let's talk about what the standards are to make people receive such a beauty privilege. If you take a look on TikTok, the hashtag beauty privilege is getting a total amount of nearly 147 million views, with the topics mainly about people sharing their unpleasant story or experience regarding their unfit physical appearance, such as how they were treated with annoyance and other unfair behavior. This leads them to coerce themselves into becoming conventionally attractive or to have a glow up, as they say. How is the standard to successfully achieve a glow up? Well, pretty much through weight loss, different hairstyle, or a new wardrobe. Specifically, women are required to be slim or to have an hourglass body, white and nice skin, pink lips, small head, big eyes, symmetrical faces, etc. And men are required to be tall, have broad shoulders, have six-pack, sharp jawlines, good hair, etc. That's the reason people work extremely hard to get more pretty so they can gain love and recognition. And that also answers the questions of why people relate so much with the lyrics I quoted in the beginning. Back again, in this case, we could be the victims, or there's even a higher probability to be the culprits. Because we, as human beings, tend to love looking at someone who is pretty or neat. Do you ever wonder why most humans have this point of view? Well, apparently, in psychology, there's something called the halo effect. The halo effect implies that we subconsciously assume that a person's appearance is a reflection of a person's overall character. This usually applies to a first impression. With this in mind, it is no surprise that physically attractive individuals are perceived as more outgoing, dominant, intelligent, warm, and socially skilled. Asking for evidence, we could easily see the mistreatment by society towards someone's appearance through so many social experiments on YouTube. For example, the Fight Unfair campaign that was done by UNICEF, where they put a little girl pretending to be lost in the street in two different appearances. One to be nicely dressed, clean, and tidy, and the other badly dressed and dirty. The result was as expected. The nicely dressed one was given so many offers from people around for help, while the other one was ignored and even expelled from a restaurant. A very sad reality, right? But as sad as that, we also should look from a different perspective, which is to see from the receiving end of beauty privilege. Not many people acknowledge this, but privilege is not the only thing that beauty brings. Societal beauty standards comes with its own disadvantages as well. In a study titled Judging a Book by Its Cover, Beauty and Expectations in the Truth Game, the researchers found what they call a beauty penalty. Good-looking people often get pressure because of the excessive expectations the society puts on them. We have talked about the halo effect, where people make assumptions about a person's ability based on looks alone. So, a better-looking people are expected to be outstanding all the time or to produce excellent output. Their work often overlooked. Their best work, when reduced, would be considered as average, and their average work would be deemed into mediocre. Even if they are indeed talented, people will still only talk about how their looks are the main support for them to achieve something. Not only that, they also suffer from unwanted attention and even harassment. So, my point is that appearance is not a measure of a character, ability, or conduct. Because we all deserve to be treated as who we are, embrace our true selves, and given the same chance with no any distinction or bias. In conclusion, let us not be quick to judge. Let us not rush to conclusion. And let's all be accepting, empathetic, and all together be better people. That's all for my speech. I hope this speech could provide you with a better understanding about beauty privilege. I'm Naura Rafa Ghaliya. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.